What's up, my crypto legends? In this episode, we are taking a look at the Bitcoin price on the 4 hourly, the 1 hourly, talking about this major drop that we did have yesterday. We did not successfully break down the 22.6k level. I'm going to go through why we did not successfully break here. We did get a massive big bounce. Are we going to continue this downtrend for the last few days that we have created? Or are we going to get a massive bounce and break the highs? Because we are seeing some exhaustion here from the highs, but we are still also in a very aggressive uptrend for the last few weeks. We're analyzing Ethereum also here. I'm going to explain why we've had this price action bouncing from resistance and support, and what could happen, and where are the highest probability trades on Ethereum also in the next coming hours and days. So make sure to stay tuned in this episode. Hi there, Andy here. Welcome back to another episode of Bitcoinsensus. New to the channel, make sure to subscribe. Daily tell on Bitcoin, crypto, also to live streams to connect with the community. Not financial advisor. Do not buy or sell anything that I say. If you do so, do your own research. Let's dive in here straight into the Bitcoin price, guys, because it does look like that we are going to see some price action in the next coming hours. I'm going to explain right away, okay, because yesterday on the live stream, we were talking about this big major level. What big major level? This one right over here in between the 22.6 and 22.8. As you can see, this was no successful breakout. When we talk about a successful breakout, we want to see a breakdown with high volume, right? Now we just went slightly below the 22.6, hitting round about 22.3 or 22.4 approximately, and we had absolutely no volume at all. The volume here is average, so we can see it's very, very low. It's even lower from the ones for the last couple of days. So this is not a successful breakout. We want to see a nice breakdown with high volume to know that this actually does have a lot of power and the downside action can continue. Of course, this would be turning into heavy resistance, the 22.6, 22.8, because it is a strong daily level. We also have the top from this major candle with huge amount of volume. This is the reason why we have been bouncing. This is why I did long this on a live stream for the last few days. As you know, looking for that take profit area at the 23.6, where we do have a lot of support here from a lot of choppy price action. As you can see, we just hit that level to perfection and came straight back down. This was also a level here to consider for a shorting opportunity. Of course, I did not short this because I was waiting for more bullish momentum to the upside and failed attempts to potentially short it. This was pretty quick. I did like this one because you could see the bearish momentum getting that strong support at that 22.8, 22.6k range, as you can see on the chart. So what is the next move? What is going to happen? Because we need to remind ourselves that we are still in this local uptrend for the last few weeks, so creating higher lows and creating higher highs. So the trend is basically your friend till the very end. But there is a sign of weakness right now on the chart, which is this double top scenario. We did create a slightly higher high here, but very, very low. Not like this one right there where we did break up here and it was nice bullish momentum creating a larger higher high. Not like this over here. So there are some signs of weakness, and it does look like that the trend can reverse here and start breaking some major support levels. I know the S&P 500 is looking like very toppy price action, hitting a lot of resistance, and we know that Bitcoin does follow the traditional stock market, okay, such as S&P 500, NASDAQ. So there could be a possibility of a reversal. So we need to be very, very cautious. Now, I'm not going to speculate that we are going to go down, because we actually could go up from this level. We're going to talk about these major levels that we do have, like I just mentioned here. If we do have a successful breakout from this major support level, this is a daily level, as you can see here on the chart, okay, major daily levels here from the 15th, 16th of July. We've also seen nice resistance and nice support on the chart, as you can see here. This is where we're currently at. So if we do have that breakdown with high volume, I'm going to talk about the major support and resistance levels right away. As you see here, if we do break down with solid volume, where is the price action going to stop, or where can it potentially stop? Well, if we take a look at the VPVR levels, we do have the point of control here. As you can see, the biggest spike is all the way down here at the 21.2 and the value area high at the 21.4. We also see that this has massive support trend line here from the higher lows. As you can see, inside of this zone, we could have some fake outs, just like we did have here on the 12th and 13th of July. So this is a major support level where the price action could get a major bounce. It is also the lower level here, as you can see from this big major 4-hourly candle with huge volume. The low level is exactly at the 21.4k range. So we got some daily levels. We've also got the higher low support trend line, as you can see on the chart. The VPVR point of control value area high from this trading range. So it's a very, very strong level. If we start breaking down heavily, this can have a major bounce in between the 21.2 and 21.4. So stay extremely cautious at this range where the price action could have a potential bounce. Now, if we take a look at Fibonacci levels from the low here to the high, we can see that the 618, which is round about the $22,000 level, okay, 22.2K, we could get a major bounce from this range in the short term. So it's going to be a very, very tricky range, all right? I wouldn't be shorting the breakout. I wouldn't be longing right at this range, okay? I prefer this big, strong level with confluence, the 21.1, 21.2, sorry, and the 21.4. This is where we do have a lot of support where the price action could get a major bounce. So if we break down with solid volume, we could bounce from this range. Also, if we do have a pullback with low volume all the way back up to the 22.6, 22.8k range, all right, just a few days after that major drop potentially, then that level is going to be insane resistance. As you can see, point of control from the last few weeks, as you can see here on the chart, is right over here at this 22.8k level. Okay, I'm just looking at the last few weeks from the 11th of July all the way here to the 5th of August. The point of control is right over here at the 22.8. This is also why we're getting support. So if we break down and come back up, this should be turning into heavy resistance if we do get that retracement, guys. Now, there is also a possibility that this might hold and we might attempt to break resistance. Now, this level is going to be very, very hard because you could have another failed attempt here and finally break down, guys. Stay extremely cautious. The only bullish case scenario here is if I do see a massive big breakout from this resistance level at the 23.6. This was an insane range, guys. We've been talking about this range for the last few days for this massive bounce as support and the massive rejection here as resistance at the 23.6. So if we do manage to break above with very high volume, right, something similar to this or even this right over here, if we do break above the 23.6, 23.8, with big volume, guys, of course, I am feeling confident that this potentially might get a big bounce, all right, to retest the highs. I'm not saying that we are going to continue to the upside. I just know that a potential bounce to almost retest the highs from the breakout is very, very likely. And this is where you can get, you know, those trading opportunities. Be quick, get in, get out. Take some profits, protect position, guys. This is how we want to trade the market. Don't leave a trade open unless it's a swing trade, of course. If it's level to level, you want to get in and you want to get out. Now we're going to go through the sponsored segment of this video. We're going to talk about Margix trading platform. This platform has been going on for quite some time and has some insane features that I'm going to go through right away. It has a combined liquidity of 12 plus exchanges in one place. You don't have to worry about liquidity. Bank grade multi-layer security also, so you don't have to worry about security, and there's no personal details are required, so no KYC. You can sign up with an email and a password in less than 2 minutes. Now, it has a $50 bonus to pay trading fees once you sign up with a link, and also if you deposit 0.004 Bitcoin, which is less than $200, you get an additional $50 to trade with, guys. Now, also, if you use Andy15 as the promotion code, you're getting 15% added to your deposit to pay trading fees. Now, once you sign up, this will take you to this interface right over here. As you can see, they have Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, EOS, ADA, Solana. They have a bunch of cryptocurrencies, all right? It's super simple. You have 5 tabs at the top. At the left here is where you are going to put your position, limit order, market order, the percentage of your capital, the amount of leverage, stop loss. Super easy friendly here. Now you have your position history all down here and the order book at the right. Okay, they have the trading view here platform. As you can see, the same drawing tools and everything. So super simple to use. Now here in wallet, here's where you're going to make your deposit and withdraw tab. You can also buy crypto here with Visa, MasterCard, And here's where you're going to use the promotion code. Use promo code Andy15 to get 15% added to your deposit to pay trading fees, all right? Despite the other bonuses that I've talked about at the beginning. Now, in settings, you're going to choose your language. Also, you are going to put your 2FA, your Google Authenticator. You also have a referral program for yourself. And in support here, if you have any issues with the platform, you have a live chat and they'll be in contact with you very, very fast. I have tried this, so the support is pretty good here on the platform. Also, you have video tutorials on how to use the platform here fully. Okay, so absolutely full on with this platform. Now, one thing that I want to note here from Margix's platform, that they can support over 100,000 trades per second, and they also do not have any scam wicks. You can check here the different charts. There are no scam wicks, okay, on any of the cryptocurrencies. This is super important because there are some platforms and some big platforms that they do have these massive big wicks that can get you liquidated. This does not happen with Margix, as you can see here on the chart, guys. Check out the bonuses down below and safe trading. Let's jump in here straight into the Ethereum chart because this has been looking very interesting. Now, we have been having some, pretty nice momentum, very nice, similar to Bitcoin, okay? I'm just going to go straight away here and zoom in and explain this kind of price action, very similar to what happened with Bitcoin. And let's take a look at the volume, guys. And I just want to get this horizontal line and show you this spike of volume. Very nice spike in volume right there. We've had some pretty nice bullish momentum. We've got a strong level here of resistance, right? A lot of price action here. We got this massive candlestick with a huge amount of volume. The top of this range is going to react as resistance, and this is what has happened for the last couple of days. As you can see, if I do get the top here from this candlestick, even the top of this range, right, it is going to act as support once we have broken above it. As you can see here, very nicely getting those bounces. And also, where are we getting resistance? Well, it is just as simple as looking at this choppy trading range on the 4 hourly. As you can see here on the chart, we've been bouncing several times at this range till we break it, get a bounce from the top of this major volume, come back up, retest the support, come back down, guys. There is massive opportunities inside of these ranges. Now, these are only 8% moves. Well, if you say only an 8% move here from the top here, from the low to the top, around about 7% move, if you're using a little bit of leverage like 10x on any of these platforms, such as Margix that we're talking about today, you are making a 70% return from your investment, from the capital that you are risking. Of course, the DOI only risking between 1 and 3% of my capital in my trading. So that is, a pretty nice move. You can make some pretty nice gains using a little bit of leverage. I do not use 100x leverage. I don't use 80x leverage. This is extremely dangerous. You can get liquidated insanely. But a little bit of leverage, such as 5x, 10x, even up to 20x. Or 30x if you're doing a little bit of scalping strategies, then you can make some pretty nice gains inside of these movements. Now, what could happen for Ethereum? Let's take a look and analyze the situation, because the strongest resistance level on Ethereum, zooming out, no doubt in my mind, is the $1,700 range. We are just hitting that level for the last few days right now. Big support level, turning into resistance. Now, it is possible and potentially likely that we are not going to successfully break above 1,700. Yes, of course, we can hit the highs here of 1,800 and do a little bit of choppy action. If we start making some choppy action above 1,700 in the next coming days, I am definitely going to short this. I will see that there is massive bullish exhaustion here on this breakout of the strongest resistance that we do have here. As you can see here, looking at the VPVR, nice spike here on the VPVR. If we take a look here at the trading range for the last, couple of years, one of the strongest volume levels on the VPVR is right over here, and we are hitting it and we are getting that reaction. So what would be the bullish case scenario? When can I long? When can I short? Well, of course, we would have to wait for a successful breakout with large volume, guys. This is the only way that you can predict, okay? This is a shorting level, in my opinion. This is either a short trade or no trade, because we've had this bullish momentum creating these waves. There could be massive exhaustion and you can have a massive corrective move. This is the very likely scenario. But if you're looking for the bullish case, right, you've got a big major support turning into resistance at 1,700. If you have a solid breakout with high volume, just like the one we did see right over here, you know, you want to see a nice spike in volume going all the way up to 2,000 or 2,100. If you start retracing with low volume, getting close to the 1,700, $1,800 range, it is likely that you are going to have a big bounce, at least to retest the highs, to potentially break it and have continuation. But let's talk about the bearish case scenario, because we have been going up for the last few weeks, as you can see on the chart, right? We've had some pretty nice bullish momentum. Are we going to continue this bullish momentum with higher lows? We just had a critical support level right now from these higher lows, you know, bouncing as support, as you can see on the chart. What would be the likely scenario here for a trade? Let's keep it really simple with the price action. If we do have a solid breakdown from this massive support level that we have been bouncing from, as you can see the last few days, this is easy trading, guys. Easy trading, price action, resistance support with volume, okay? Easy trading right there. If you have a solid breakdown with high volume, like I've been explaining, this level is going to turn into heavy resistance. This is the $1,600 range, plus $10, $20, you know, minus because of the volatility, all right? This is not an exact level. Just like here, it looks like you're breaking down, but you're finally getting that bounce. As you can see, there is a lot of volatility. These are ranges, okay? So especially if you do get a consolidation, I absolutely love looking at consolidations, you know, getting ready for that reaction, getting for that exhaustion to jump into a shorting opportunity. So this is what I see on the chart. The highest probability for a potential short, in my personal opinion, is breaking here with large volume, guys. This is very important. If you start breaking down with low volume, you could insanely reverse right up, okay? And it can be a fake out. You need to learn how to detect these fake outs and breakouts, okay, with volume. If it does have large volume and you continue back down, then retrace with low volume and choppy action, this is a level for a potential shorting opportunity to create that lower high for continuation on this big major correction, guys. I hope this has helped. We do have strong support at this $1,420 range. As you know, this is a strong daily level. It is the all-time high from 2018. We have been bouncing from this range, getting resistance. So it's a major level also where the price action could get some choppy action and get a potential bounce, okay? There will be some good trading ranges in the next coming days if we solidly break down from this level, but we need to not speculate on this because we are still creating higher lows. This could get a heavy bounce and we're going to attempt to break $1,700, guys. So don't speculate that we're going to go down. Wait for the breakout, wait for the price action, wait for the retracements. Safe trading, guys. Check out the Bitcoinsensus website for the latest news and technical analysis ideas. All the info is down below. Check out the bonus for Margix. Thank you, and I will see you in the next one.